What is up, guys? What is
Subscribe
up?
now.
What is up, man? Today we're gonna be taking a look at Blade from the Blade 2 movie. This thing is looking freaking amazing, guys. I really do like this figure, guys. I like all my figures, but this figure in particular, man, we're gonna be talking about all the accessories didn't include it. I'll tell you how much I paid right now, which was 40 bucks on eBay. I think I got a really great deal. It came with all the accessories. It came with the bike. It came with everything, guys. We're gonna really take a good look at this figure, accessories, and why this figure is so freaking amazing, guys. First off, we're gonna take a look at the figure without any accessories, just the figure itself. And taking a clean look at this figure, man, accessories or not, I think we can all agree on that based on the era this figure was made back in the early 2000s. This is by, I think it is Marvel Legends or Toy. Yeah, I think this is the old series of Marvel Legends from back when they, in my opinion, used to produce some awesome figures. But damn, look at this clean freaking look, man. This figure does not need any accessories to be awesome, but let's take a look at how he looks with some accessories. Alright, guys, taking a look at a 360 look with the sword on his back, on the back of the vest, and taking a look at like his blade kind of vampire boomerang thing he got going on. I think these accessories really do go very well with the figure. Obviously, they're his accessories, but what I mean by that is these accessories are from the early 2000s, so they're not as great as today's accessories, but I feel like they still hold up pretty well with the figure. Even the sword, even when he's holding the sword, I feel like it's pretty long. For some reason, I feel like it's a little bit long, but at the same time, I feel like it is the proper proportion for the figure and whatnot. So even holding the sword and the boomerang at once, I feel like this thing is freaking awesome, guys. I just can't stop and to think of how they captured this figure to what it's supposed to be based on the movie, including accessories. And we'll get to his handgun in a minute as well. But I feel like even the sword, for being a sword from back in the day, it does have the detail in the hand holder part of the sword. So phenomenal, guys, phenomenal. I mean, take a look at it. Even him holding the handgun, which is a really nice accessory, a really nice well done, and it's the exact same one. Like, they didn't cut any corners when it came to this handgun. The only issue is obviously holding it from like the bottom clip that holds down is the only issue I have, and the gun feels too heavy for his hand, so he can't even hold it right, and it's basically leaning on his hand. I'm glad it didn't fell for the footage, but he can't even grip the gun in none of his hands. That's my only downfall. But other than that, the gun looks freaking phenomenal. I think it's freaking awesome. I just wish it fit the proper way and I could get it in some dynamic poses. For one of the more poses that you guys really want to see Blade is with the bike, and I feel that obviously this is how I'm displaying him on my shelf, kind of standing upright on top of the bike while the bike is kind of like in park mode, other than being in motion, because I just feel I can get the best display of Blade and the bike together in that way. But freaking, it looks freaking awesome. It looks really good. And man, what happened to figures bringing cool accessories like this? What happened to figures bringing motorcycles and whatnot? I want to see this from Marvel Legends. Come on, guys. Let me know if you want to see this from Marvel Legends. And I'm not saying that they're not doing it, but they don't do it enough, because they have the Ghost Rider with the motorcycle and whatnot, but they need to start doing this more often. Diamond Select does, I think, better when it comes to accessories. But all in all, here he is as well, in like he's riding the bike, and I feel like it looks good. I feel like he may be a little bit too tall. The bike is a little bit low, but it's still the right proportions. I just think it had to be a little bit, maybe a tiny few inches longer and a bit taller for it to be right. I wish Marvel Legends would go ahead and remaster this figure with the bike and all. But all in all, on that same topic, taking a look at the bike by itself, I think the colors they were done really well. The paint job on this bike looks really good. I did have to clean this up. Again, I ordered this figure from eBay, so they cleaned up everything fairly well. And I think the colors look really good. I thought I was going to touch it up and customize it a little bit, but I'm going to just leave the bike the way it is because I do like the way the colors mesh together, especially on the figure. It does flow very well with this figure. And I got things planned on this figure. I'm going to customize him, so stay tuned. This is not the only review, the only video I'm going to make on the figure. I have some things on the way. But the bike, all in all, looks freaking awesome. Marvel Legends needs to do this a lot more. Taking a closer look at the handgun, guys, I do feel like this one flaw on this handgun is that it does not fit Blade's hands properly. Basically, he can't grip the gun at all. But all in all, look at how beautiful this gun was molded. I really do like it. Also, jumping on the sword too, I feel like the sword has the right amount of detail in the handle part, which looks freaking awesome. And again, impressive by the quality and the details on a figure from early 2000s. And the boomerang, as you can see, looks freaking cool. It does closes and open, and I really do enjoy that. I really do enjoy that a lot. I think it's really cool. And moving on to the bike again, giving you guys a closer, better look at it. I think it was done really well. Like I said, the details on it, on all these accessories, I'm really happy with the quality and details that they were able to do from a toy from early 2000s, which is why I'm not sure why we're being limited now with how much collecting has grown, why they're not giving us stuff with this amount of quantity. So let's see, man. Let's see if they can step up their games, and this is for all action figure companies. All in all, I'm gonna show you guys a quick little footage of the jacket that did come in. However, it is torn. It is very torn. What I mean by that, it drops little black fuzzy stuff all over. So this is why the custom is coming, but this jacket is really no good. That's why there's no footage with him with the jacket, but I did receive the jacket as well. With all that being said, guys, I'm going to show you another B-roll footage of just all the details of the figure himself, the articulation he's able to have, the details on the tattoos, the hand, the wrist is a little loose, which is one downforce towards it, but I'll show you all the articulations that this figure was able to offer from the early 2000s for us as kids to play with this figure, and just overall how great this figure is. I really think this is a 10. I think that, man, there is nothing really negative to say about this figure, honestly. Even the scope on the head scope is freaking amazing. And I feel like this is a 10 out of 10 for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But I think this figure has lasted the test of time. It's still a pretty pricey figure to come across by. New in packaging is about 80. Even used, missing some accessories, is about 50 to 60. So I really got a good deal for $40 with everything included. And I think the figure is in mint condition. So really happy with the figure, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for the custom parts I order for this figure, which is gonna make the figure really stand out. Wait till you guys see what I have in store for this figure. Hopefully you guys will be hype as I am when I do receive the items that I did order. And stay tuned for that, guys. All in all, thank you guys for supporting the channel, viewing, liking, subscribing if you did, and all that YouTube stuff. I really do appreciate it all. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.